Hello and welcome back in this series of videos on how to systemize and how to scale. So we've already talked um, about the importance of using software to automate the things that you need to do within the business, having a process. So following a process so that you are consistently doing things the same way to set client expectation and your quality. And now we're going to talk about the third element when it comes to systemizing your business, and this is the people, what you can delegate to those people, and how to delegate. And we use a thing called the task triangle. So let me explain this to you. So here we are. This is the task triangle. And this really sets out who needs to be doing what level of people. So when you first start out, generally you are the business, you do everything, and before long you start to realize that you need some help, especially with the time consuming admin type tasks that you could easily to delegate to somebody else. So at that point, that is perhaps where you're going to consider bringing in a virtual assistant that can help you with these things. And what's going to happen is you can then outsource to that virtual assistant those time consuming tasks, things that are urgent, things that need to be done today, but in themselves they don't really have very much value. So that frees up your time so that you can work on the high value tasks, working on the business rather than in it. And as your business grows, you may then get 2 or 3 different virtual assistants. Perhaps one person's helping you with your marketing, somebody else is maybe helping you with the finance, with the bookkeeping, this sort of thing, paying invoices. Somebody else perhaps is helping you with the operations, the day-to-day operational tasks that go on with the business. And so before long, you are now not so much doing the high-level stuff, but you're managing your team. So at this point, this is where you really need to now bring in a team leader to remove yourself from that process. So your team leader is there to support the general virtual assistants in what they do, to lead them, to set tasks, to then make sure that the right people are doing the right things. And then that team leader can report into you so that you only really have to worry about that one person, that team leader, and they are worried about the team underneath them. And then you're going to also have within your business other people that you rely on. These are your partners or your consultants. They could be your accountant, for instance, your solicitor. Maybe if you're in property, they could be managing agents. Various different people that are helping with your business. And you want to get to a position where you are at the top of this task triangle and you are just running the business, and you've got your partners, your consultants, your team leaders, and your virtual assistants that are all doing the things that you delegate down to them. So within this task triangle, you're doing the high value, the very important stuff at the very top, and as you move down the triangle, things become less important and more urgent, so that the general VAs are just doing the urgent stuff, which in themselves they have to be done, but they don't have high value for the business. So that is how you really need to structure your team. And so wherever possible, you always delegate down. So partners, consultants, if you've got an accountant and you've got an accounts team, then your accountant, they would be delegating down to your internal accounts team. Your team leader is responsible for them, and then they are delegating down to the general VAs. So when you structure it like that, you're never overpaying for things and you're never underpaying. You don't pay your accountant to do things that can be done by a general VA, like basic bookkeeping. So really, really important to get this task triangle in place as soon as possible, right people doing the right thing, and then that is when you can afford to bring more people in because you're not overpaying anybody. So I hope that's all clear. I hope you've enjoyed that video. And I'm just going to give you some top tips on this one here. So first of all, as I've said, right person, doing the right jobs, the right tasks, the right role, at the right price. Yourself, you don't want to be doing any of this day-to-day stuff. You're only doing high value working on the business. So do nothing and delegate everything. Trust your team. When you put this team in place, it's really, really important that you're not overseeing them all the time. You're not standing there watching over them. Trust them. You put these people in place for a reason, because when you made a decision to take them into the team, you believed that they were the right person for you. So let them do their job. Let your VAs get on and do their jobs. Let the team leaders lead. Let your external consultants and partners do what they do. Trust the team. Let them get on with it. And you just do the things that you need to do. As you're putting this in place, remember that you bringing these people into your business, that is an investment. It is not a cost. They will save you money, not cost you money. Right person, right role, right price, so that is becoming an investment for you rather than a cost. So I hope you found these videos interesting and useful. If you would like to know more, then please do visit my Linktree page, and from there you can go to any of the websites to look at the services that we provide. And if you do want to book in a one-to-one discovery call with me, you can do that from the Linktree page as well, where we can talk about your business, your ambitions, where you want to take the business, and see how we may be able to help you with that. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.